What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the new Codmas update, all event challenges, and how to defeat all bosses over in Warzone. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, we got plenty of brand new coverage going up over on detonated.com, expanding on all the content you're seeing here on the channel, just in the form of articles for the website, and plenty of tweets every single hour on Detonated's Twitter. I sincerely appreciate all the love you guys showed over on today's Christmas update live stream. Ton of fun going in-game and figuring everything that we could that got added today for multiplayer Warzone and even zombies. Now, before I started the stream though, some marketing did release from Call of Duty. You're seeing some footage of the trailer here in the background, and they also released a separate blog post, which I'm going to go over a little bit deeper into this video because I believe there were some typos that people out there are pretty confused about. But over in game today, we also got the release of the new Undead Santa Ultra Skin bundle for 2,800 COD points. I have heard some reports that the Ultra Skin isn't even reactive and it's kind of bugged. Not sure what's going on there, but as we talked about in previous videos, you have an Ultra Skin here, 2 Tracer Blueprints, and some other freebies, as well as some zombie consumables, which are actually brain rot acquisitions. With that, also, the first weapon vault for Modern Warfare 3 also dropped in the shop for 2,400 COD points, the GG Easy Weapon Vault. It's actually the first post-launch weapon vault that we've seen for Call of Duty. We've seen universal wraps added in Modern Warfare 2 and even 3, but not a full-on weapon vault featuring several blueprints, as you can see here in this bundle. Now, moving over to the event tab, though, for the Codmas update, for whatever reason, there's 2 events that you can choose from. One of them has all the challenges, which we'll go over in a second, but the other one is just information about how the event works for Warzone. Not sure why that was really necessary to do. It kind of confused a lot of people as to which event tab actually makes sense and is important. But on top of that, I have seen some reports from a lot of players, including people in my chat, saying that they don't even have an event tab at all. It's a really strange bug that's been going on for a couple of weeks in Modern Warfare 3, so all I can recommend is still keeping track of what the challenges are, trying to complete them, and you'll probably still get the rewards even if you can't see your progress in the actual event tab. But here's all the challenges that you can do in multiplayer, zombies, and even Warzone. All right, so as far as all of the new challenges go for the MW3 Christmas event, it does say for the Underbaker weapon sticker, get 40 operator melee kills with the Stalker boots equipped, but then for zombies, get 5 special zombie kills with melee weapons, and in Warzone, get 10 operator kills with marksman rifles. For a double weapon XP token in Modern Warfare 3, you want to go ahead and get 40 operator kills with a weapon picked up from an enemy player. For zombies, you want to get 400 kills with a wall buy weapon. And then for Warzone and Slay Ride Resurgence, get 15 operator kills with ARs. Moving over to this Battle Pass tier skip in Modern Warfare 3, you want to go ahead and get 100 operator kills with the DG58 LSW. Then you want to get 400 kills with a Peck-a-Punched DG58 LSW if you're in zombies. But for Warzone, you want to get 15 operator kills with SMGs in Slay Ride Resurgence. For the Mistletoe weapon charm, over in Modern Warfare 3, you want to go ahead and get 6 operator snowball kills in Snowball Gunfight, a brand new variant of the mode. And then for zombies, get 25 kills with snowballs, I guess on either zombies or mercenaries, probably just zombies. But then for Warzone, get 15 operator kills with your snowballs. For the Deadly Knit calling card here, do you want to go ahead and get 40 operator headshot kills with a sniper, DMR, or a battle rifle. But then for zombies, you want to get some critical kills with snipers, marksmans, or battles. You got to get 200 critical kills, that is. But then for Warzone, you want to get 15 operator kills with sniper rifles. That's going to be in Slay Ride Resurgence. But for the Lil Krampus item here, you want to go ahead and get 30 operator kills while playing Infected Holiday. For zombies, you want to go ahead and complete 8 contracts. Or for Warzone, you want to get 15 operator kills with snowballs at over 25 meters. Last but not least, the Santa's right hand finishing move. Yes, it's free. You got to go ahead and get 5 operator kills while sliding or crouching over in multiplayer. Zombies, you want to get 50 kills with stamina up active. Or in Warzone, you want to place in the top 5 15 times while playing Slay Ride Resurgence. Again, you only have to do 1 of these 3 challenges for either of these rewards. You don't have to do all 3 for each reward. You just have the option of playing any mode that you want. And then for doing all 7 of those challenges, you will get the ugliest sweater weapon blueprint for the DG58 LSW. Also perfectly matches the calling card that you unlock with this event as well. Now, going back to that blog post they released though, for whatever reason, it does mention that by doing these challenges, you can go ahead and unlock both a blueprint and even an operator skin. Not sure what that's referring to. I'm gonna just assume it's a typo at the time of recording this video. There isn't a free operator skin that was added today. We just got the Undead Zombie Santa bundle for, again, 2,800 COD points. There's no free skin anywhere that I could see, unless there's a secret challenge we haven't figured out yet that does unlock an operator skin, but it feels like the blog post, at least this part, is referring to just the Codmas challenges that we just went over for MP, Warzone, and Zombies. The blog also mentions the Elfsecution finishing move, which is clearly referencing the one that we have in game right now, but under a different code name. I think Elfsecution was the exact name of the Christmas finisher that was added to Vanguard, so clearly a mistake happened where they copy-pasted that finisher into this game and forgot to change the name of that finisher in the blog post, but that still is the same finisher that we unlocked for free, just under a different name, like I said. But you can only take part in the new Christmas boss fights within Warzone, not Zombies, right? And you can only do this in Warzone through the Sleigh Ride Resurgence playlist. None of the stuff we're about to talk about is in any other playlist for Urzikstan. It is just Sleigh Ride Resurgence, which does take place on Urzikstan, but a small portion of the map, similar to the Resurgence map rotations that we currently have for the Resurgence playlist. So as you'll notice, right when you spawn in, there's a bunch of trees that you can actually drop on. Pick whichever one you want, preferably the farthest one from the hot drop, so that you can actually get an opportunity to go ahead and loot the chests that are right by the tree. If you just go ahead and secure the trees and go ahead and level up the tree to tier 3, you'll get even better loot as you do that. Higher rarity chests do drop. You'll get things like kill streaks, high attachment weapons, cash, and other goodies that are pretty useful for winning the entire game. But upon going ahead and securing a tree to tier 3, a red door will actually spawn in. I'm not kidding. The red door that we initially saw in Verdansk 84 during the Black Ops Warzone integration does spawn in here, and upon going right in, it does mention that you're going to go ahead and visit Santa's Blacksite. You'll probably also notice that upon finishing leveling up a tree to tier 2, tier 3, you go ahead and see Blacksite keys that spawn near the tree, but there's even Blacksite keys that spawn near Zombie Santa's Blacksite. So there's just keys everywhere. You don't really have to search for these. You'll find them. I mean, you'll probably even kill some players that are also holding on to Blacksite keys. You only need one in the entire lobby. For whatever reason, in every match that you play of Santa Sleigh Resurgence, you'll see 2 different Blacksites on the map, but only one will be marked on your TAC map, and only one of those is going to be used for this Zombie Santa boss fight. Not sure why that's the case. I think it's just RNG and they just left an extra Blacksite in there for whatever reason. But once inside of Santa's Blacksite, he'll actually be there and marked on the map as well. You'll have a Zombie Santa icon just roaming around this building. He'll be there with a minigun, and I think it's like a 3-4 phase fight where every time you shoot him a little bit, he's not really that tanky, but when you shoot him a little bit, he'll actually teleport away and spawn zombies in his place. You don't have to take out the zombies at all, but definitely watch for real players because this building gets absolutely crowded. Again, when everybody out there goes ahead and secures a tree in the lobby, no matter when they do it, the red door will always take you to the same Blacksite that you're probably in. So people could either walk right up to you or drive right up to your Blacksite, as well as secure their own trees to get the red door that takes them to the Blacksite. So there will be lots of real people in this area. So what I recommend is look for Tempered. It's everywhere, either in perk packages or the vest that can drop from a tree. You want to place cluster mines at the front door of the Blacksite, precision your exact location to take out any enemies that might be outside trying to barge into your room, and just keep shooting at Santa. Keep teleporting just around this building in different rooms and whatnot. Avoid the zombies if you want, or have one player scouting for real players that might be barging in. And once you take down Santa, a bunch of good loot will spawn in, like durables, self-revives, armor boxes, advanced UAVs, and yes, you can actually take his minigun, which could be refilled with extra ammo if you have ammo boxes or you see an ammo cache somewhere. And to my understanding, this Zombie Santa boss does not respawn. Once one team secures this Blacksite by killing Zombie Santa, that's it for the remainder of the game. You'll never see Santa at a Blacksite ever again. Even if other teams come in and barge into the Blacksite to steal some loot or whatever, Zombie Santa is gone forever in terms of just the Blacksite. But then deeper into your match, if you survive long enough, there's also a Deer Hunt public event with some other mini boss enemies that are a bit odd. They're just reskin hellhounds from zombies that look cute and definitely don't attack the player at all, really. I think they can, but they're really just non-aggressive, and they're also marked on your TAC map if you want to go ahead and find these zombie deer. So upon going up to one, they'll try running away from you. They have attacked players, I think, here and there, but they don't really do much damage. If you go ahead and defeat the zombie deer just by shooting it a little bit, they'll also drop some pretty valuable loot for endgame, like flares, self-revives, cash, other little goodies as you can see, some field upgrades. So they don't really do much to you, but I'd say if you need a bit of a regain or just want some extra loot late game in Sleigh Ride Resurgence, take out these zombie deer for some extra bonuses. Again, they spawn in quite frequently towards the later part of a match of Sleigh Ride, so you'll see a good 6-7 of them, nowhere really near each other, but they're kind of spread out a little bit, so take advantage of those. I'd recommend sincerely having a flare, especially for the end game when things do get a little crazy. But another element of Sleigh Ride Resurgence is the final zone, which is actually just the moving train. I'm not kidding. So the final zone in our match of Sleigh Ride is the train. If you stay on the train, you're good. The zone follows you. It's one of the craziest late game circles we've ever seen inside of Warzone. So long as you go ahead and take control of that train and just do everything you can to defend it while on it, other players are pretty screwed, right? The storm will end up just hitting everybody that's not on the train, and you can almost just freely get a win by staying on the train as long as you defend it. So as more and more people play Sleigh Ride and as more and more people watch content on it on YouTube, people will begin to realize you have to be on this train during the late game. So keep that in mind. These trains are going to get pretty hectic in terms of how many players are pushing to hold control of it. You can't really control the train itself at all. It's just by default just going wherever the zone takes it. So you can't change direction or anything while you're on it, but you'll notice there is another Zombie Santa boss that does guard this train, and it's a little odd, and I'll explain why in a second, but it's the exact same type of Zombie Santa we just saw in the Blacksite, except he's only guarding the train. Every time you shoot him, you'll see an actual health bar this time, which is cool, but he'll teleport zombies in his place as he kind of just moves different parts of the train. Typically, if he's at the back of the train, he'll start teleporting towards the front, or vice versa, depending on where you initially found him. And when you go ahead and kill him, it's not that hard to do so. He doesn't drop anything extravagant, but still some decent goodies, right? Could be some cash or self-revive, but definitely his minigun, which I'd recommend picking up if somebody on your team doesn't have a meta weapon, or if you just want to have fun with his minigun, go ahead and do so. But only in one match did I see him spawn in multiple times. Not sure if it's bugged or just random RNG, but there was one time that we killed him on the train, and once the circle closed in another time, he just respawned, and we killed him again for another minigun. So that might happen unless it was a bug just in our match exclusively, so keep that in mind. But like I said before, if you hold this train down, there's even a buy station on it, so take advantage of that. If you have to buy any good loot or buy a teammate back, whatever it is, take advantage of all that, hold the train, and it's almost a guaranteed win if you can do so. I would almost recommend bringing in a sniper every time. You can even buy a loadout, call it on top of the train here. I'd recommend getting a sniper because if you're holding down the train with your team successfully, everyone else is pretty far away from you more than likely. So have a sniper to kind of pick everybody off if they try to make their way towards the train. Like I said, it's a really fun final circle. I think it's one of the best final circles we've seen inside of Warzone, and it's for a Christmas LTM that only lasts 2 weeks. It's not like it's a permanent circle or anything, but it's still fun to have to celebrate Christmas this year. I will be making a separate video talking more about all these secret challenges and secret rewards that also got added here with the Codmas event. A lot of them get unlocked by doing pretty specific but basic things inside of Sleigh Ride Resurgence, but for whatever reason, the pop-up in-game when you unlock these secret rewards is blank. So with that in mind, I'm sure they'll either hotfix the actual pop-up later today, or the usual data miners on Twitter will probably post a list of all the actual challenges. When all that does happen, I'll go ahead and make a separate follow-up video talking about all the secret rewards, how we unlock them, and I'll give you some clear footage as to what our experience was like when going for them. But yeah, there are also some healthy updates for multiplayer. We got several new game modes, map reskins, really exciting stuff. Zombies didn't get much other than new models that you'll see on Urzikstan and some new music when you infill. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I know it's kind of funny. We got more Christmas Zombies content in Warzone than actual zombies, but you know what? Totally cool with that. It's a 14-day event. We still got a pretty nice variety of content across every game mode this year. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the brand new Codmas update, which released earlier today via just a little hotfix? It wasn't a patch of the download or anything. How are you feeling about all the event challenges, rewards, and even the new bosses on Urzikstan? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.